Welcome to finding surface area given a net diagram. Let's take a look at this question over here. So, there's a net diagram over here, and we're going to find the surface area of each of these boxes. Okay? Start with this one. So, the surface area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, let me rewrite that. Equals length times width. Okay, so for here, there's a length of 3 and a width of 6. So 3 times 6 equals 18 cm squared. Okay, because surface area is in cm squared. Okay, let's take a look at this over here. So we know that this side length is 6, so this one would be 6 as well. So this is 6. We know that this side length is 2, so 2 times 6 equals 12 cm squared. A little bit closer. Okay, now let's take a look at this one over here. So here it's 3, and then because this one is 2, and that because this is a rectangular prism, this is going to be the same. This would be 2 as well, and 2 times 3 is 6 cm squared. This one's also going to be 6 cm squared. Okay. Now let's take a look at this big one over here. Know that this is 6 cm. This will be the same as this one. Okay. Since this one was 2, this is also going to be 2, and so 2 times 6 is 12 cm squared. Let's take a look at the big one in the middle. So we know that this side length is not 6, no, that is 3. This side length is 3, okay? And this side length is 6. And so 3 times 6 is 18 cm squared. So now the total surface area would be adding up all these little surface areas. So first we have 12 plus 18 plus 12 plus 18 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, we're adding up all of those surface areas. Equals 30 plus 12 plus 18 plus 6 plus 6, which is 42 plus 18 plus 6 plus 6 is 12, which is 60 plus 12, which is 72 cm squared. Okay? Remember, the units for surface area is cm squared, and you will lose marks if you don't write cm squared. That's assuming, again, these measurements are centimeters. Sometimes they're meters, sometimes they're inches. If it's meters or inches, you're going to write meters squared or inches squared. Okay? Let's take a look at this question. So, this is a cylinder that's been wrapped up, or wrapped open. So, unwrapped. Okay. This side length is 14. Over here, this is 14. I'm going to actually change that to blue. This is 14. Okay. And we don't know what this side length is. Okay. But we do know that this side length would be equal to the circumference of these circles. So the C is 2 pi r. This is the formula from before. And so this is 2 pi times, and the radius here is 7 inches. 7. So that is 14 pi inches. So then this is also going to be 14 pi inches. Okay, that's this length over here is 14 pi inches. Okay, this is 14 pi inches. So this, to find the surface area, to find the surface area here, the SA of a circle is pi r squared. And since r is 7, that's going to be pi times 7 squared, which is 49 pi inches squared. Okay, because surface area is in inches squared. And so, same for this one, because it's a similar circle. It's actually the exact same circle. So this surface area is 49 pi inches squared. The surface area here is 49 pi inches squared. And to find the surface area for this rectangle over here, we're going to multiply the side lengths. So 14 times 14 pi is, and then we're going to do 14 multiplied by 14, which is 16, 56, 140, so that's 196. So this equals 196 pi inches squared, because there's a pi. And so the final surface area will be adding up all of these together, which is 49 pi plus 196 pi plus 49 pi. So because these are like terms, we can just add them up. So 49 plus 49 plus 196 is 18 plus 6 is 4, 1, 8, 8 plus 7 is 8, 284. Let me just double check. So that's 98 plus 96 is, 294. That's what it is, 294. Okay, 294 be 200, 300. Perfect. So this equals 294 pi inches squared. Okay, let's take a look at the next question. Okay, so this is, I know it's a little bit messy, but we're going to have to deal with it here. Okay, so this 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, there's no units, so we're just going to write units squared. This, we'll start with here actually. So this side length is 7, this one is 3. So 7 times 3 is 21 units squared. Okay, let's go a bit closer. Here, this side length is 5, this is 7, so 5 times 7 is 35 units squared. Now, to find the surface area of a triangle, SA is 1 over 2 BH, which is 1 over 2 times the base times the height. So it's 1 over 2 times here, the base is 3, and then here the height is 4. Okay, so that is, and just to show you, if this was a triangle, this is the base, and this is the height, okay? Or if we had like a right triangle, which makes it really easy, let me just fix that drawing. If we had a right triangle, you just multiply this side length, this is the height, and this is the base, and so it's 1 over 2 times the height times the base. Okay, so let's just erase that over here. So 1 over 2 times 3 times 4 is 1 equals 3 over 2 times 4. 3 over 2 times 4, which is 12 over 2, which simplifies to 6. Okay, so this is 1 over 2 times 3 times 4 is 6 units squared. This is also going to be 6 units squared because these triangles should be identical for this to be a proper net diagram. And so now we can add up all of these surface areas. So 28 plus 21 plus 35 plus 6 plus 6 is 49 plus 35 plus 6 plus 6 is 12. 49 plus 35 is 84 plus 12, which is 96. Okay, we have to write units squared, okay? And that is finding surface area given a net diagram.